You know, Blaine, whether you're hunting from the ground or from a stand, there's a high level of skill required when you're hunting trophy bucks, especially when you're hunting trophy bucks. But I have to admit that I think for the individual hunter, there is more skill required from hunting from the ground. When you get on the ground, you're in that deer's element. And that is an individual skill that you can't transfer to another person. See, the thing is, when you have a deer stand, there's a lot of skill required in setting up the deer stand, as you well know, because you're not only a hunter yourself, but you're also an outfitter.
That's right.
And see, but stand hunting allows you to transfer the opportunity for success to another person easier, because you've done the heavy lifting.
That's right. I'll tell you what, it takes a lot of skill, especially here, in the Southeast.
Yep.
It's hard to do any kind of stalk hunting because of all the thick cover,
Yep.
the swamps, and
Yep.
even up in Canada, where I hunt up there in this
exactly.
provincial forest, it's almost impossible to stalk hunt.
Yeah, it
so
is.
you're forced to do some kind of, stand hunting, and picking that right location right there is very critical, to success.
And it takes experience. Right?
Yep,
It takes experience, especially when you go to a piece of property that you've never hunted before. You're cold turkey, where all your options are open to you. Getting down and pinning down the best place to put up a stand, that takes a lot of skill.
That's right.
But you can transfer the opportunity to success to somebody else.
That's right.
Where a stalk hunter, you can't.
No, that's
because
true.
you're a good stalk hunter, you can't transfer that to somebody else. No. Especially when you put a cameraman behind you, you figure, oh, this ain't gonna work.
He becomes the weak link in the whole hunt.
Yeah,
like
you can put a cameraman in a tree behind you and say, sit still, don't move.
Right.
Yeah, don't move, sit still. But when you're on the ground, you realize that this boils down to an individual's ability to get in there one-on-one, toe-to-toe with a big whitetail. That takes a skill that is not transferable. Stand hunting can be transferable, but the guy who picks the stand better be good at what he's doing.
And it takes skill, that's for sure.
Skill. Hunting from the ground is probably the most challenging way to hunt whitetails, but you still got to know what you're doing to be a successful tree hunter, stand hunter, and that means you got to know how to pick your stands.
Yep.